So hi everyone, myself Rajesh Kumar. Today we will see different ways of using select statement. In the previous video we had seen using DDL and DML commands. That is, we already discussed about create, alter, drop, insert, update, delete statements. So for using select statement, let me quickly see in what are the database we are having. For that one, we need to type data so database databases. From here we can see tutorial. We had created tutorial database in the previous video. So for opening that database we need to write use database name, that is tutorial. So okay, I had made a spelling mistake here. Use tutorial. So our database is changed. So for verifying whether we are in tutorial database or not, we can cross verify by using select database, in which database we are currently. If we want to know, we can simply type select database, select here database. We are in tutorial database. Okay, so let's see whether we had created some tables or not. So tables, we are having two tables in this. In the previous video I had created test one for demonstrating different DDL and DML commands. For today's, for using select statement, I already had created a students table. So let's see the structure of students table. Describe students. These are the fields. They are having roll number, name, gender, which accept data type like integer, variable, character, and decimal. I had created this roll number as a primary key so that no two students share common roll number. So let's see. Let's start select statement with our known statement. Select star from our table name, that is the students. Select star. These are the entities which is present in our table students. So if you want to see any particular column only, we can write like this way: select any particular role, any column name. Let's see first roll number. Select roll number from students. If you want to see only particular roll numbers from our class, we can type like this. If you want to see any combination of any columns, so you can type by using select roll number, and suppose you want to see name also from table students, you can also see like this way. Suppose you want to change the ordering of viewing, suppose you want to see first name then roll number of your students, you can type by, you can see by using this query. You can just change the order. Select name, then you want to see roll number from your table, that is students. This way you can also view. One thing I want to mention it here, like you are only viewing the structure of the table, like contents of the table. You are not modifying the contents while using select statement. So those student who is having doubt, like while using select statement whether we are modifying the contents of the table, no, you are not modifying, you are only viewing. Like you wants to view the structure or contents of the table in your convenient order. So suppose you want to see like marks. So for that one, select name and marks from your table students. You can also do like this way. Sometimes makes a mistake students. This way you can also view. So here you are seeing like two students is having 78. So suppose you want to see distinct marks from students, you can also view like putting select distinct. Distinct is a keyword from select distinct. Select distinct marks from students. You can also view like this one. So select distinct marks from this one. Suppose you want to change the viewing content. Suppose you want to see like the contents of the marks if all students get uh, on average 20 plus marks, then what are their marks will be. So you can type like this also, select marks, suppose with name, select name, marks plus, let's say all students got 30 by 2. So how their, select name and marks from our table students, so how they look like, select name from students, so their marks will be like this with their corresponding names. Suppose you want to, suppose let's say Vivek with this mark, suppose you want to have some fields in between this name and marks, you can also view like this one. Suppose this is our original marks, so you want to write some any contents in between name and marks, you can also view like this one. Select, you can type select name has secured uh, marks, so this way you can also view. One way of writing a select statement is also this way. So suppose you want to see the names of those students who have secured marks more than, let's say, 65 or 66, you can also view by typing select names, select name, marks, or you want to see everything, select the details, select star from students, students from, select star from student. We need to put some condition based on marks, where marks is greater than, where marks is greater than, let's say, 65. So you can view the contents of the table. Here some student got sort out based on the condition. Suppose we want to see the names of the contents of those students who got less marks than 65, so you can view also this way. Suppose you want to see the marks whose marks is less than 6, whose marks is greater than 65, and marks is less than, let's say, 92, just an arbitrary number, so you will get this way also. Suppose you want to list the names of female candidate and male candidate, you can also view the contents based on gender. Select names, or you want to see the whole contents of female candidates or female students, that select star from students where gender equal to, you need to mention M, or first we need to see female candidates, you can also see like this way. Suppose you want to see the contents of the male, you can also see like this way. So here we write this statement as 65 marks is greater than and 65 and less than 92. You can write in place of this one, you can also write between keyword. So for using this keyword where marks, you have to write marks between Here you write marks between marks between 70, like previously we have typed 65 and I think 92. So in this way you can also write that content. I'm talking about this statement. In place of this, in place of this one you can, in place of this statement you can also write the keyword between. So suppose you want to see some particular contents, like let's say suppose you want to see those students who got the marks 96, 88 and 66. So you can view using select star from students, where we need to put condition based on where marks. Here you need to write a keyword in. It will list the contents we provided. Suppose we want to see 66 one and 78 one. So it will put all the contents of those students whose marks listed in 66 and 78. Here two students got 78, so all the contents has been shown. Suppose you have remembered some student's name but not all the contents of. So suppose you remember their first name, last name or middle names, just for example. So how you will get that one? So for that one there is a keyword specific functionality. You can type star from select star from our table name students, where uh, based on name is name, there is a keyword called like. You need to specify based on two parameter, that is underscore and person. You need to write, suppose um, you know that the names of those student is after two characters, their name started with suppose H, let's say H, and after that anything could be. So you need to write this way. And like you want to see the contents of those students whose name started just after two characters, like first underscore, second underscore, then start with H, then any contents could be after that. So these are the students, like select star from students where name like this one, like this much. So this way you will see the contents like Abhishek and Rahul. First two digits can be anything. Here in case of Abhishek, this is AB and started third character is H. In Rahul also third character is H, and after H anything could be there. So this way you can also find. Suppose this is called pattern matching based on pattern. Like you know some patterns, like started with or end with or any characters or in between. This way you can also select based on this keyword like. So you can also verify whether your table is having any null value or not. Select star from student. Let's say we put condition based on marks. Select star from student where marks is null or not. So it will put empty set because all marks have been distributed for all students. Suppose you want to see whether all students allotted or not, so simply you put condition is not null. So you will get everyone's contents. Suppose you want to view the name in or some sorted form, like ordering based on alphabetical order. So there is a keyword called order by. You can also view based on that one. So let's start from student, where you need to write select start from student, you want to order, so you need to write order by based on, let's say, first we want to based on name. So you will see here all names are now now showing alphabetical order. So you will suppose you want to see based on decreasing order, descending order, you will put, by default it is ascending, but if you want to see in reverse order you simply put this keyword descending. This way here you will see it will reverse the order. Suppose you want to see based on marks, you simply need to put select star from student order by marks. You will see the contents based on this. This way you can also view. Suppose you want to this is only I already said, like you are not modifying the contents of the table, you are only viewing what you want to see. So this is this is how you can play with select statement. These are only some examples of select statement. In the next video, in the next video I will explain more things about select statement and advanced version of it. So far, that's it for today. Thanks for everyone.